Hello! Welcome to the Colourful Creativity podcast. My name is Carolien and this is episode 72. You can find me online everywhere as Carolien, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Ravelry, everywhere. I have an Etsy shop, carolien.etsy.com. There is a Ravelry group for this podcast, which is the Colourful Creativity group, and you can find it on the group sections on Ravelry. And this is Binks' Tale. Of course he had to say hello the minute I started talking. He was on the heater and he's really nice and warm. So welcome everyone, welcome back to our returning viewers and welcome to all new viewers. I hope you like it here and you become a subscriber down below on the big red button. I think it's a big red button. For me it always is, but I think it is. Well, today I have got some exciting things to show you. I've got some serious things to talk about and a lot of yarn and knitting. So let's dive in with the knitting immediately. I am warm here next to the heater, so first up I have a finished object. I have two socks. Whoop, whoop. Very, very long socks. As you can see, they are almost knee-high to my husband. So, yeah, I did my best. Extra warm winter socks, and I must say, they're already dirty. He wore them on Sunday. I cast off and did the afterthought heel on Saturday evening. He wore them on Sunday morning. I had to take photos, and he didn't take them off because they were so nice, warm, and comfy. Which is of course a good sign. He's so knit worthy. He's always so happy when I knit him things. So here we go. This is Pattern Croy yarn in the colorway grey, brown, marl and red for toe and heel. I did toe up socks and I knit up almost the full 50-gram ball. So cast on with red and then just knit a tube with the grey brown marl, and well, yeah, it was boring. I really did not like how this colorway is knit up. Yes, Binks, yes, Mao. Not sure what he's trying to tell me, but I guess he wants to leave the room. Oh no, he's drinking. So he just had to mention that he was gonna drink, probably. So, this was boring as fuck. Jeez. I really didn't like knitting this colorway because it's so boring. Grey and meh colors are not really my thing. The red was fun, but yeah. I'm happy they are done. I'm happy he's happy. And now I can knit other things that make me happy. It did make me happy that I finally finished these. So if you follow me on Instagram, you have probably already seen these because I shared a photo of these on Sunday on my husband's feet. And then you can also see how long they are. I'm sorry, I have to fiddle on my bra because, you know, the metal parts sticking you and being nasty. You know, the life of a woman having to wear a bra. So then we have whips. Plenty of whips. Let's start with one that did not get a lot of attention because I was a bit anxious to go on. In my Ish Amsterdam bag from Stephen and Penelope is my breathing space sweater, and that's a pattern by Vera Velimaki, and here you can see it, how it looks on her, and here you can see what I have. It's a bit messy, but here it is, all crumpled up because so many stitches and so short cable, so I have to pay attention to it. I am knitting with 2 strands now. I'm not doing alternating skeins with these because I already have 2 strands. I will probably for the body do that, but not for the yoke and until I am finishing splitting the sleeves. So here we go. I didn't put in a marker, or I didn't move it at least. I have done the first stripe. I'm working on the second stripe now. So let me show you the colors. There's not much to see there because the colors are very, very similar, and that's what I like. I'm not sure yet about striping. It's something you learn very young when you are a bit fuller and everyone tells you not to wear stripes because they make you more fat. Well, I'm fat, period. And if you make it black, green, red, orange or stripes, I'm still fat. So I kind of was ready to go stripes. So these are my 2 colors. Both are Madeline Tosh Merino Light. This is the colorway Nutmeg, and this is the colorway Stephen Loves Tosh. Good thing that I'm talking to you about this, because as I can feel, I am going to switch this ball, split this ball, and then I have the exact same color for the sleeves where I want them. Like, I'm probably not going to continue with that one, and then just get the second ball in. And the second ball is going to be this one, and this one is not as bright. Well, I have to see and figure this out, how many stripes and rows I have and how many yarn I have. And this is going to be the midsection, and on the bottom, when it's back to just one color again, I'm going to do this one again. It's the dark, and hopefully we won't need this. I have this shawlette, which is way too small. This was before I understood that you can add extra rows if you have yarn left, and you can just keep on knitting. I just followed pattern literally. It was my first lace shawl, so oh well, it can be frogged now for a sweater, so we'll see how far I get. I am knitting these on, let me check, Higher Sharp interchangeables 3.5mm, and I don't think there's a lot much to say. I just really hope it fits me. I can try it on when I split for the sleeves, which is about 4 times 4, probably 18-ish rounds left before I can split the sleeves. Then, next project. In my Chatty Cats creation, the department of making socks is of course a pair of socks. In here is my pair of Tulsi socks, and this pattern is by Verena Koas. Not sure you can see it. One moment the sun is shining in, next moment it isn't, so it's gonna be a mixed lightning day, but this is how it looks in color. Plenty of color, because the yarn I'm using is Undercover Otter Squirm Sock, and here you can see the foot. It's a toe-up sock. I'm using a contrasting color for the toe, which is Slumber Party, and then Wicked Little Things for the main color. The heels in, I had knit a German short row heel that didn't fit me. I started it too early apparently. Didn't expect that because I followed the pattern. I shouldn't have, apparently. And I was like, rip it out, go back, re-knit, or not, add a little extra and then re-knit the heel. And I went with a Fish Lips Kiss heel, my favorite go-to heel. It fits me very well. I was like, I'll take that one. I'm not taking my chances again. And well, here's the marker. That's where I probably was last time I moved it. I looked up my YouTube video and I think it was there. So I knit just a little bit. It is a knit where you have to keep attention on your knitting. I can finally read my knitting with this, but it took me a while before I could really read if I was doing it right. Like, here are mistakes down below. I didn't put enough knit rows in between, and sometimes here I did one too many. So Binks is trying to steal my sparkling water, so I'm taking a sip, putting it away safely. So 2.5 millimeters high sharp. My go-to for this base is absolutely a 2.5 millimeter. Nice and plump yarn. Her square base is the same as my soft sock, and I love that base. And again, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen me showing off my woolly socks this month. I am trying to post a unique pair every day. I am hoping to have enough socks to show. And yeah, my favorite pairs are with the soft sock base, and I don't care which brand of dyer it is. It's just the base is the same for everyone. I really like it. It's so nice and soft and super sturdy. Also 80% merino, 20% nylon, and a high twist. Perfect for socks, but also for sweaters. I knit my Sunset Highway sweater with it, for instance. Then next up, this one in a Fiber Rachel Flower Power Fund cat ears bag. I would say go to her shop and buy them, but they're all sold out due to a very successful last sale. And well, she has plenty more awesome project bags. So she now has bat wings and they look amazing. So go check her out. In here are my Fighting Words mittens, or as I call them, Bam Pow mittens. And this is a pattern by, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, where is that page? Solak Designs. And here you can see them better. Last one was a front and a back, and here you can see both fronts. Now you can see that Bam Pow. And well, I'm not as far as I wanted to be. Craftfulness, needle cozy, but I managed to be almost done with the first one. I see how well this matches me at the moment, but these are for my husband. He fits them. They're quite snug and they're long enough to cover his pinky finger. The pattern says they are going to be short ones like this, but then it was like here, and it's for on his bike, so he needed long cuff. I will put it on for you so you can see. My fingers are a little bit longer than his. His hand is wider and my hand is narrow and long. This is how it looks. Like bam, pow. I like it. I'm a nerd, I know. And well, if it's too warm, he can always fold it over like that. I didn't continue with this one. It's very easy. I only have to do the bind off and the thumb, but I have to do a tubular bind off, and I haven't done that before, only on the double knitting workshop I took at the Knit Tea Retreat. Yeah, that was in double knitting and it was flat. Now it's in the round, so I have to find a better tutorial to do that. The yarn I'm using for this is my own Colourful Soft Sock, colorway called Marigold and Hey There. And I actually, if I don't have enough of Hey There, I can frog this sock. This has become a pair of, this has become a sample sock. I have a pair of this, and I have one as a sample, and well, I can totally frog this one. And if I don't have to frog it, I can always gift it to someone, because that colorway is not coming back. I only have a few skeins of it, and then that's it, because the dye is not available anymore. It's not being made. So I have a new petrol tealish colorway in the shop, Steely Dan. If you are like, oh my god, she doesn't have any teal. Oh yes, I do. I love that color. I mean, you can see that. So needles, higher sharp interchangeables, because of ribbing and color work need different sizes. The ribbing I did on 2.75mm, and I think I did the color work on 3.25mm. Yeah, it's also the recommended size. I followed the pattern. I could have done with 3.5, but then it's a bit more loose, and I would like it really tight so it doesn't get too cold on the bike. It has to be nice and warm. So that's that one. Still 3 to go. I've got plenty of whips. This is my winter project bag by Carolien. Still encouraging to open up the Etsy shop. In here I have my Rainbow Bridges sock. I have done the heel flap, which is really pretty. It's a Eye of Partridge heel flap, and it looks so damn cute with those rainbows in it. I really love it. And then I'm onto the foot. But again, I have to pay attention when to purl. And since the dark gray with the dark purple fade is a bit difficult to see, I'm not really able to do this in the evenings. So yeah, this wasn't really my go-to knitting. I haven't done a lot of knitting the past week. I haven't been that well. Today is actually a very good day, so I thought I would hop on and record. It's the second sock, and I'm knitting this from a different ball, just to show off how different dye baths are. Light, dark, and also how much different a length of skein makes. So yeah, there's a lot of difference in how it pulls, but I really like it. This is the new length I will have now. That means I won't be needing to reskein from a cone anymore, which saves a lot of work for me and my husband, because he helps me with that, and that way I have more time to dye, and in this case at the moment more time to relax, and we don't have to do all the work. I let the work do by someone else, like the mill. Then in this fondant fiber handmade by Deb bag, you haven't seen this in a very long time. In here is something that was really boring me, and I really wasn't looking forward to it, but let me see, I do have a picture. It is my antler cardigan for my friend's kiddo. This is by Tinka Knits. I am knitting it with Drops Big Merino Mix. I should get a new ball. Here it is. Big Merino Mix. In the colorway, yeah, 15. Just a number, but I think it's rusty orange. It's 100% merino wool. It's squishy. I'm not sure how to. There's a lot of air in it. It's a bit weird yarn, but it's really nice. It's thicker than my usual go-to, for sure, because, well, I'm knitting these on a 5mm. Yeah, 5mm. I hate that. I love 2.5mm. I don't like thicker yarn needles, but maybe it can change. These are the sleeves. Ultimately boring. I probably was about there, and I might have been here or something. I'm now at 10 inches, 10 and a half. I have to go to 13, 12, 13 inches. I'd rather be on the safe side and knit him an inch longer because he's got very long arms and also a long torso, so I hope I have enough yarn. We'll see. I've got 6 balls of these, which is like 82 yards per ball. We'll see if I can manage 6, no, 8. I already almost knit up 2, so yeah. I also cast on the ribbing. I cast on, then I ripped it, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go with a bigger size. And then I talked to my friend, and we were like, yeah, that's ridiculous. He is long and lean and doesn't have a big bum, so I should focus more on length than on width. So I am not going to go for a size up. I am frogging this again and then going for the size we had planned. And to be honest, the kid is almost 3 and we plan to do the 4 to 6 year old size. And I was going up a size to 6 to 8 years old. So that's ridiculous. I want him to be able to wear it this winter. I'm not sure if you are a returning viewer and if you remember, I have knit him 3 cardigans now. One for his birth, one stripy cardigan for 12 months and a 18-month-year-old collar work, flat knitted, never again, cardigan. The 12 and 18-month-old he's still wearing. It's actually the only two he wears because he loves them to bits. He's very, very knit worthy. My friend has lost her sister and her mother to cancer, and those were the knitters for her. So she is absolutely super grateful that I am knitting it for her, and that makes it totally worth it. Yes, I hate those sleeves. Yes, I am bored with everything that's just simple, plain, etc. And still I need to do the plain stuff because that is what I need at the moment. Plain, simple stuff. Because the difficult stuff I don't even touch because my head's not in the game. So, well, even though this might not give me the most pleasure, the gifting it will, and him wearing it for another 2 years as well. So I just have to persevere and finish. So I hope you're gonna see more of this in all the next episodes. Then I have this one and a little grey girl unicorn bag. After finishing my husband's socks, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do my socks now, and I'm gonna do the socks that are on my needles, and I'm not gonna cast new things on because, well, I have plenty of stuff cast on and I just have to knit. And I want to finish things because of the Wolgoed Finish Along. It's a Dutch group by brand or seller, yarn seller Wolgoed. She has biological and ecological yarns and things, which are really, really awesome, and I like her very much. Yeah, and it really is good motivation to finish things. That's why those socks got finished, because I'm like, I have to finish them now. I really, 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 really want them finished and off the needles. But I had a very bad day yesterday. I wasn't able to eat because my stomach was kind of upset again, and well, too much to tell. Whatever, is not important. I just had a crappy day, and in the evening I was like, yeah, tea, and I'm gonna cast myself a new pair of crochet socks on. They're like super fast knitting because 2.75 millimeter needle, or even a 3.0 if you want, but I like it tight. I don't like to feel the threads on my feet. So here it is, my cast on. I also have another reason to cast this on. I have a pair of socks in this colorway, and it doesn't really feel nice. It hurts under my heel. I knit them cuff down with a heel flap, and somehow I did something wrong with picking up the stitches probably. It's too narrow for my feet, which is always the case with a heel flap. I always walk on those sides where you pick up the stitches. But in this case, with the thicker yarn, it really hurts and it feels like heel spur. I think that's what it's called. So that you really can't walk on your heel anymore. And it took me a while to get over it. So I'm not wearing those socks anymore. I'm donating them. Because frogging is like, seriously, with this yarn, it's a bit felting already. And I'm not gonna frog that. I'm just gonna donate them and give someone else happy, nice, warm feet. So I grabbed 2 new balls, cast on the toe, like I said, 2.75 millimeter, high sharp, and then remembered, well, Wednesday, so for me now it's tomorrow, I will have my stomach exam, so the upper endoscopy. I need something simple on that day, so it's good that I did. So now I have simple knitting for that day, and the color is called Clover Colors, and this is my favorite from Patton's Cry. Lots of people's favorite, I think. Yeah, I had the balls, so why not knit a new pair and wait super long to finally cast it on. I mean, I'm worthy of it. I wear it daily, so I like new socks. Then, those were my whips, my active whips, not my whips. I've got more. But I think we're gonna go dive into a pile of yarn. I will admit, this is not everything. I have more, and I'm saving it up for next episode because, well, you never know when there's a week of no yarn coming in. Not here. But first things first, something I have been wanting for a long time. It is a plistre bag. I hope I say that correct. It's Norwegian. And this is from their Knitters collection. And I went for a petrol colored, yeah, I think it's petrol, not teal. There were 2 colors that looked a bit alike, and I think I went for petrol. And this is their cross body bag. The leather is still new and still a bit fuzzy, but yeah, I am absolutely happy with this. I saved it to show you guys, and yesterday I was like, I'm gonna use it, and today I was like, yeah, well, I can use it now because I'm gonna record today anyways. I'm opening the zipper pocket for you guys. It's nice and big, like you have on backpacks. Those nice big front pockets, I love that. And on the inside we have a divider. It's hard to see, but here it is. And also on the other side, grommets as yarn guides. Not that I like to use them, but hey. And here you can stuff in a pen or something. Or you can even put your needles in there when you have your project in the big pocket. So my big wish was for a backpack, but they were already sold out in all the colors that I wanted. So I got this one because I really wanted one. It was like, I want a crossbody bag and a backpack, and I got this one first. And I'll say tomorrow is their shop update at 2 p.m. Probably my time, I think. She said summertime. It's not summertime anymore, so I'm not sure. And I hope after I had my examination that I am still awake at 2 p.m. and not sleeping in a nap because of anesthesia. But we'll see. Otherwise I will mobilize my husband or something to order it. I will get a backpack, and I still have to figure out which color, if it's gonna be yellow or red or maybe khaki. If it's khaki, it's dark, so you don't see if it gets dirty. But I really like the yellow one. And oh yeah, that was a kind of sneeze thingy. So yeah, without further ado and drooling over my blister bag, I'm going on to the next one. Knitters Against Swatches cards, people. I have no, oh sneeze. I have no clue if any of you plays Cards Against Humanity. I haven't, so this is my first experience with it. I haven't played it yet because, well, we're just the two of us, so wasn't really into it yet. I am planning of getting Cards Against Humanity too, but it's sold out everywhere all the time, so I just have to find a place where I can get it. Most of it is from the US, and there's also an international version and a UK version, so I have to see which culture is more my thing. I think it might be UK, but not sure. Then I have a ball of sock yarn, guilty as charged. My mom wanted to order Lana Grossa sock yarn. It was a sale, a special Socktober discount at Dollop Wool. It's a yarn store in Deventer, and it was a really awesome sale because these balls were only €5. I couldn't help myself. I had to order one with it. My mom already knit the pair. It's really, really awesome. It's a different color, of course, than that's on here, but it gives you the idea of how it knits up. I do have the idea of not buying any commercial sock yarn anymore. Oh God, help me. Then, what I am going to buy, and probably plenty of in the next months, whatever, year, self-striping sock yarn. And this is Mustache yarn. I have been meaning to get a skein of Kama Sutra for so long. And then there was a pattern that came out by Paper Daisy Creations, and it used this colorway, the Martian Rainbow. It's from her Willy Wonka collection. And I'm not really sure again what the pattern was called where she used it, but it's with white and then color work, and then with this self-striping. It's like gumballs or something, or that flavored ball that gives you all the colors. I loved it, so when I was ordering anyways, I was like, yeah, give me another one. Thank you. So I got 2 skeins, and I'm really happy with it. It's a really soft yarn, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And seeing the yardage, this is the same as my smooth sock. Awesome. That means I do have enough yarn for contrasting heels and toes. Then, up next is something really awesome. The Classic Society box by Countess Ablaze. And this is the September box. It is halfway November now, so I'm pretty sure you guys all have opened it or have seen it. If not, look away now, because I'm opening it. The number 9, volume number 9, is based on St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow, Russia. I was really drawn by that inspiration color. And in here is a Russian doll. It's still in plastic, I haven't opened it. Then this is Ivan the Terrible Grande Merino fingering, so 100% superwash merino in a fingering weight yarn. In blues and teals and, well, not teals, aquas, sorry, and a bit of mint. And then there was also a sock blank, and it's called Red Square. And you can see that there's the same colors in the middle and going out to a really dark purple blue aubergine with the red stuff. Yeah, what can I say? The other one was more my taste, but this is still awesome, and I'm pretty sure I will probably use it for something. I am planning on bigger projects where I'm combining things, like combining bases, combining skeins and colors and marling it all up. I am planning a big Marled Mania cardigan by West Knits, and also thinking of the new one, the texture, a big texture shawl, not texture time, I forgot the name, texture I think, or textures unite, that's it. I really like that one, and it has colored squares with all different kinds of textures, so I think something like that yarn will go perfect in that. And probably the sock blank would be great for a gradient kind of shawl. Then I have got something else. Yes, I have got from Knitting I Love. I have to open it to show you. I ordered this one. I showed it to you last time when it was in use. A nice needle keeper. And with that I also ordered these. These are tags you can sew on things. And she was also very kind and sent me this for you guys. But more on that later. And also I got 2 of these awesome stitch marker thingies, organizers I think. And here you can see I've got 2. I really love them. Here's all my stitch markers on it. Cat's going crazy with the whole tinkling. And there's one in this as well. So, putting that back, closing it up so I can show you this little newbie. A nice stitch marker tin from the Dutch shop Hema. I love Hema. Then some small things that came in a very big box, which I will show you in a sec. Undercover Otter, a rainbow of snagless stitch markers, and this one I got also at Undercover Otter. This little trinket is a Norwegian thimble, which is very handy for color work. So you can lead the 2 threads through there, and then you can knit. I tried it already on my husband's mitten. Yeah, don't change things halfway because your gauge will look wonky. Could have thought about that. So I'm gonna try again on something else, probably my own pair of mittens, if I don't forget. So that's also stuff. I will put it in my little tin so nothing gets lost here. What is next? Is big, really big. It's a huge box, and I can open it like this. It's nice and snappy with magnets. It's a really pretty box. Now you're gonna ask me, what's in the box? Well, I don't know yet. Because this is Undercover Authors What's in the Box? And this is her, I would say Advent thingy, but it's not Adventy at all. It's a box with 7 gifts, yarny gifts, and you can open it on your own time. It doesn't have to be Christmas. You can save it up until Christmas, but you can also do your birthday or, well, in my case, I saved it up for tomorrow. With my endoscopy, I am a bit scared for it, and I was like, okay, I'm saving this up for me so I can unpack it all the way afterwards. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be, I'm not gonna do a countdown to that. No, that's silly. Like, I'm happy I'm gonna get it. I am happy, but not that happy. So I was like, yeah, afterwards this is my gift and I can unpack it all. And it will probably take a while before I show you, because I don't want to ruin the surprise for anyone who is watching and who has one. I deliberately have not looked online because I didn't want to see it. I was like, nope, 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 nope. Not gonna happen. I do not want to see spoilers for what's in it. And I'm not gonna give you spoilers for what's in it. Okay, sparkly water is not smart when recording a podcast. Duly noted. Then, I think that was all the acquisitions I want to show you now. I have a review. I have this wonderful book by Jen Lucas. It's her brand new book, and it's called Down Shawls, 12 Lace Knitting Patterns. My mirror reading is not the best. I know you will see it right on your screen, but I'm not seeing it right here now. It's a wonderful book. I already have like 2 or I think already 3 books by Jen Lucas, so this is my 4th. And she was so kind to send it to me for a review. I mean, she even signed it. Oh, look at that rainbow in there. That's cool. It's not in there, it's just an effect of the camera probably. I'm very, very happy, and it's actually, I was a bit fangirling yesterday because I really like Jen's designs. I must say that that shawl that I'm gonna frog for my sweater is one of Jen's, one from one of her books, and I really, really loved that knitting it, but it was just too small, and that's why I love this book. It has some beautiful shawls. This is my absolute favorite. Kokedama is the pattern name. And I'm showing you a close-up of the lace. It's a beautiful leafy lace. But she also adds these parts with make it your own. You can just repeat sections extra to make it bigger or a little bit further in. There's also explanations for designing your own. Like here, design your own shawl. And then she explains all the shapes, like the wedge shawl, and how you can do design elements in it, all in charts and written out. Then there is crescent shaped shawls. They're very pretty. With eyelet lace and diamonds and chevron ridge and look, shells. It's like really nice. The half circle shawls. These are not my favorite, but I have seen one in here that really drew my attention. And then some special techniques like the garter tab cast on, or explanations of how to bind off and how to block. Let me check. Where is that half? No, it's not this one. It's a really, really beautiful book. This one is it. Yeah, look. And also look at that photography. It is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Then this one is called Nymans. There was one other that I want to show you. Oh, where is it? I just saw it. I just got it in yesterday and I forgot to add markers. This one. It's called Delicado. Well, you can probably see why. This is knit with a lace. I actually have this lace. It is, it was Silpaca. Yeah, baby Silpaca from Malabrigo. And this one is the color Arco Iris. I think I have it in Piedras. But it will probably also look this pretty. It's so beautiful. So there's plenty of flexibility in here, so you can change up the things, and that's what I really, really like. Now I'm a better knitter than before, where I just had to follow a pattern and that's it, and follow it to the letter, because, well, no deviations. And now I can just, with this book, make my own, and that's really, really awesome. And the best thing is I actually can give a copy of this away, and we are celebrating today because I noticed last time already that there are over 600 subscribers, and I thought that's really a big number. It actually scares me a bit that so many people watch, but well, without you guys I wouldn't be making this, because if nobody would watch, why would I make it? So I am hosting a 600 subscriber giveaway. I wrote it all down, and there is a copy of this one you can win. There is also this cute Notions tin, also from Hema, not sponsored, I bought it. I'm giving away together with a set of stitch markers. Then there is this cute set you can win of Knitting I Love, and I'm adding these tags as well, just because I can. Then I have a skein of Geektasticfibers in the Auto Guy colorway. I showed it to you recently, and it's still on the way. It's not yet here, so I'm hoping to show it to you next time. And then of course I am giving away 3 copies of my Rainbow Bridges pattern. Lots and lots of prizes, like 7 prizes you can win. Be rest assured, you can only win one. I'm gonna do it honest. What I would like to know, and what you have to do for it, is which episode did you like best? I'm really curious. So let me know in the YouTube comments, or join the Ravelry group and leave it there in the thread section in my group. Yeah, I'm really curious which episode you like best. So maybe I can do a little bit more like that episode, or maybe I can, I already do that. I'm not sure, so let me know. With that, we're nearing the end, so I have a 15% off coupon code for Froppy Creation still. Colourful 15 will give you 15% off of everything in her shop, and she has so many bags. Oh guys, really, go check her out. If you need a project bag, really go there. Then for my shop news, I have not done the shop update I showed you last time because I haven't been well at all. I have decided that I will probably not be dyeing anything this year anymore. But my shop is fully stocked. I still have Tits Out Collective yarn. If that's gone, it's gone. It won't be back. I have no Rainbows Without Rain in stock at the moment, so buy it and it will be shipped ASAP. There's lots and lots of other beautiful colorways. I might even snag some things from the shop for myself. I'm really looking forward to knitting a cardigan from Quirky Rainbow. And I'm like, yeah, and that's gonna be the Rainbow Party Cardi by Tellybean Knits. I am really drawn to that. My mother-in-law is gonna knit that with a set of the Urban Ballerina collection. I'm really curious how that's gonna look. There are some new things, I know. I still have to add them, and I am absolutely hoping for more days like today, because that means that I can do things instead of just sit in a chair, knit just a little bit and sleep most of the day. Yeah, I think that was it on the shop news department. Then on the personal note, well, tomorrow is my examination, my upper endoscopy. We'll see what comes out of that. Not sure. We just have to wait and see. My energy levels have been low. That's why I can't be dyeing or doing anything at the moment. I just want to sleep and no expectations, no deadlines, anything. That's what I am trying. I'm trying to be nice to myself, and I'm finally taking a break and taking some time off after working, well, 7 days a week for over 6 months. Yeah, Cardiff was nice, but it wasn't vacation for me. I just had to work also. And that is something I'm realizing now, and it's my company, so I can do whatever I want. I don't have to work for a boss that's just like, you have to work today. No, if I can't, I can't. And I can just relax today. And that's why I'm here today, because I am allowed to relax and do fun stuff. So, anything else I wanted to say? I don't think so. So, tell me which episode is your favorite, and next time I will draw the winners. See you again. Bye bye.